What's going on? This Fame from Ransom. I'm NormanFame, and we record now at the RDE complex.
I'm KingRansom.
I'm BMartin. Everybody know me as BMartin. Yeah.
Yeah, we glad to have you there. I don't know if you know, but this is a platform where we just give people from the city a chance to shine, the opportunity, tell them about themselves, whether it's positive, whether you rap, whether you act, just along those lines. So what's up with you, man? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
West Baltimore, born and raised. I'm a golfer, probably one of the few in the city.
That's
I grew
right.
up playing golf, played football, Pop Warner like everybody else. Golf, that's my passion. That would drive me every day. Probably gonna make a big change in the city with golf. It's coming real soon, but
That's what's up.
that's the major thing in my life right now, just golf.
I want to know how you get to playing golf. Like in high school, we played football. It seemed like that was your love. I just want to know, where did golf come from?
So my father was a teaching professional. So when I was 2, 3 years old, he would leave and go to the golf course. Like I was a daddy's boy, so I'd be like, "Hey mom, where he going? I gotta go with him." And I'd be crying, throwing a fit. And he finally just gave in, like let me take him. So I went, just playing around, and I was advanced way more than all the kids in the city that was doing it. And we had something called a traveling team, and I was the youngest.
It was like AAU or something for
Basically,
golf?
basically, yeah. So it was like AAU. We played against 5 other courses in Baltimore City, and I just started winning. And after that, it was like, all right, I might can do this for real. So after that, I just started doing like national tournaments, other places, DC, like all around the country, and I was winning. So I just stuck with it. And I played football, like he said, Dunbar, played football, but when I got out of high school, I just made that decision, like, what can I really do? Like, I'm only 5'5". So I ain't about to be out here with linemen that's running the same 4-4 as me trying to kill me. So yeah, I could play golf forever till I die. So yeah, I just made that decision.
That's what's up. So basically, the competitive edge from football kind of got you into golf, really.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. That competitive edge, I kept that. Like I was always a leader, and I used to put a lot on myself, even though it's a team sport. But with golf, it's me. I can't blame my father, can't blame my coach, can't blame my caddy. Everything is on me. So,
yeah, that's what I was wondering. Like, is it a different mind state, far as it's all on you versus the team sport where you got people to back you and all that type of stuff?
Yeah, like I walk into it with the same focus because you got locked in. So that's why Tiger Woods, everybody love him because it was just another state, like that Mamba mentality that Kobe had.
Right.
Tiger had that same thing. So from football, me just locking in, studying, filming, everything, same particulars that you gotta do for golf. You gotta be real precise with your craft. So it just went hand in hand. It wasn't no big change for me.
So you say you played in like a bunch of tournaments. So what was it like playing in that J.R. Smith tournament?
So
J.R. First of all, what it was called? Give it a shout out.
So J.R. Smith, he has a charity tournament that he do every year. This year was the 13th tournament. And I was just on his Instagram. He posted a flyer, like my charity tournament, annual tournament. So I just hit him up, like, can I come? He sent me the link, like, yeah, this fill out, you can come. And I won it. So after that, he was like, where you from? I was like, Baltimore. He was like, I got family in Baltimore. So like we built a nice relationship. So I came back the next year and I won it again.
Dang, you ain't black.
So like everybody just know me, his family, like we got cool, like I got their numbers, I can text them and check on them. And I just went last Thursday and we tied for first. But in golf, sometimes you have a playoff, like sudden death, like me against you or team against team, but due to time and everything, they go by the scorecard. So they just break it down. Say we all got the same scores the whole time, but one hole, they beat me on the hole. So they beat us on one hole, so they won. So we came in second place. But yeah, I will always go because it's for the kids. Like a lot of people don't know that it's strictly just a charity tournament that he gives everything back. So
right.
So,
For far as doing these tournaments, does that like make you nationally ranked throughout the country, or how does that go? How does that work?
So from my like experience, they had AAU golf, but it was never anywhere near here. I've been to Wisconsin, Minnesota, so I literally had to raise money, go to barbershops, go to churches, everything, like $3,500, $4,000 every couple tournaments just from the community in Baltimore just to go and see. But you gotta be able to play and mini tournaments to keep your rank, and we really couldn't afford it. So anything that I did, I would just show up, probably win, but it really don't do nothing to college coaches because they want to see like a plethora of wins. They don't want to see you win here, win here, win here. They want to see like a full track record. So that was the only thing I could say held me back. But and anytime I can get into a tournament, somebody would sponsor me, I was there. Like I just showed up for the most part.
So who's some of the people like you met during the tournament, like as far as celebrities?
Not a lot. Dante Jones that played with JR, his brother Chris Smith. Trying to think. Troy Mullins, she's a black long drive champion. She was cool. I met her in Florida.
Oh, you gotta explain to some people who not familiar with this golf thing. What's the long drive?
Long drive is strictly who can hit the ball the furthest. Like you don't need to do no putter, no any other clubs. You on a big field, 400 plus yards, and you just try to hit the ball as hard as you can. So this year we had it was last year, the first African American female to win. So she like doing big things. So I linked up with her. Like met her. Yeah.
So you said like throughout this process, you basically doing it for the kids, like, and that's like a passion of yours. Also. I heard from Tion saying that you like do a lot of things for the homeless and things like that.
Yeah, so I mean I always had a giving heart, like since I was little, but for the feed the homeless, I just woke up one morning and was like, man, I just want to do something. So I hit a couple of my friends, let them know what I was doing, and I went to Walmart, just dropped like $60, just got lunch meat, bread, cheese, kept it simple, cases of water, made like 75 to 100 sandwiches, had a nice little turnout, 6 people came out, and the feedback from Instagram was crazy. Like I didn't do it for the Instagram clout, I ain't filmed no people, but I filmed what I did and told them what I did.
Right.
So I came back, but this time I said, let's go ham. I'm trying to feed 300 families. So I put it on Instagram. I was getting Cash Apps, PayPals from people I didn't even know. Did spaghetti, sandwiches, water, cookies, and we fed over 500 people. It was probably 700 trays, but like they hungry. You want 2, I'm take 2. You want 4 waters, take 4 waters. But
right, that's good.
Yeah, it's literally just me wanting to do it. No recognition. I don't really care for it because a couple of them I didn't announce. I just took $100 and just went and dropped it off. But coming up, I'm doing a blanket drive, coat, hat, anything you got. No set date, just whenever it start getting cold, I'm trying to get 100 blankets, 50 coats or anything, just ride around the city, just dropping them off, because last winter was pretty brutal. So, yeah, just trying to look out for them, because I'm good, so, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask about what you got coming up, because I seen you had, I think, like some type of, like, GoFundMe for, like, was it, like, feeding the homeless for Thanksgiving or something like that?
Yep, so normally downtown, a lot of people come out around Thanksgiving time to feed them. So I'm going to wait a little bit after Thanksgiving, probably December 15th. That's the day I got in my head right now. Do a feed the homeless, but this one going to be real cooked food, not dropping off nothing like plain or nothing like that. I'm going to just put everything together, get some people to cook, and we going to give them a real home-cooked meal. Oh, yeah, shout out to my cooks because a couple of my friends' mother, they threw down for the spaghetti, so everybody be willing.
It's always good get the mothers involved.
Yeah, they be willing to help, so I definitely appreciate the help. Cause I mean I tried to do it by myself at first, but people got the same giving heart as me, so people was hitting me up off the humble like, hey, anything you need, just let me know. So
yeah, like I definitely respect that, and like I seen, like I think it was last year when you had to feed the homeless, and I sent a couple $, and I was just like, he probably know what this is, but I'm just gonna send it.
Yeah, it was like that. Like people was like, I can't make it, I know I ain't gonna make it, but take this $50, just get whatever you need. So yeah, I appreciate all the love because some of the people I really didn't know, because GoFundMe, you can leave it anonymous. So they were just dropping money in the account. I think we raised probably $600, and I still had food left over. Like I did another one a week and a half later with somebody from Morgan, like just because I had at least 4 more pans of spaghetti left. Like that was crazy, and we fed over 500 people easy, and I still had food left. So it don't take that much. So. And that's why I just like, I'm gonna just keep doing it. So now I just be doing it just by myself most of the time because it's simple spaghetti and water. I can just pass that out by myself. So
right. That's what's up. So flip it up a little bit. I see you wearing, you know what I mean? Your clothing line.
Oh yeah. Heartless Romantic. I had a tragic something that happened in my life. One of my friends who was like my business inspiration, and I didn't have a side hustle. I always wanted one, but I just like, I don't know. And like one of the last things we talked about, she was like, get a clothing line, little t-shirt line, started off. And we were just thinking of names, and one of my friends actually came up with a name, but I ran it past her. And she was like, yeah, like I love that. Like you should definitely go with that. And she passed away in a car accident. So
sorry to hear that, bro.
So yeah, this Heartless Romantic, its basic meaning of it is don't ever let a heartbreak stop you from chasing true love. Like you hear most people that's married right now, if you sit down and talk to them, they probably gonna say, yeah, 18, I had my heart broke by this person, and you know they say, well, everybody say, I ain't never getting a relationship ever again, and now they living happily ever after. So like that's just the basic meaning of Heartless Romantic. Keep it simple.
Sound like
that's a loving heart though. Like you giving back, and t-shirts.
Yeah, like you can twist so many different, you know, up in there because it's like an oxymoron when you hear it. So like people can play with the narrative of the name all they want, but that's my basic meaning of when I started it. That was the meaning.
Yeah, that's what's up.
So what, like I noticed on like social media, like you always winning like 92Q tickets and stuff like that.
Don't blow up the spot. Don't blow up.
So he got the inside
like,
source or something? Is that what you said?
You just gotta call. Like when 92Q say call, you gotta call. Like I put in 75 calls for some tickets. Like I'm not paying $250.
I don't know, big bro. That sounds a little shaky. You got a lot of things going on. I don't know about that.
I ain't got no hookup, but shout out to Kels, Pork Chop, everybody. But they my fam. But I ain't got no hookups, man. I be winning tickets just like everybody else.
I be like, man, BMartin keep winning tickets. Like how you doing it?
Like look, I'm going to Cardi B and Yo Gotti and them next week. I'm going to Chris Brown on the 13th.
Yeah. Yo, it's definitely. Yeah. Yo, ain't it a rule or something that say like
now,
you
look,
can only win once or something?
That's
like,
how I do it. It's only once every 45 days or something. Like I'll be in a call with somebody, and I let them win. Like I get through, and they be like 92Q, hello, and I just pass the phone like, you win. And they
yo just gave out your
yeah.
whole shindig on how now that's about to be blown up. You ain't even better do it no more.
Too many people give up.
Phones.
Yeah, too many people give up. Like they be like, I called 10 times. Like no, you look at my call log, it's like 100. Like I don't be playing. I ain't paying to go to that show when they can give it to you for free.
So do you know the number about heart?
4819292. You gotta be hip. I got the number saved. I don't play. I got them saved in my phone.
So it just boils down to you just passionate in everything you do. Golf. Only the first black golfer, professional golfer I ever met in Baltimore City or just period. You doing philanthropy, helping out the homeless, got your clothing line. Yo, like what's next for you? Like I know you got bigger things going on.
So I'm in a point where I'm 26. Where it's like what you want to do for a career. Like I like to do so much different stuff. Like golf is my passion, but I'm just trying to weave out and test the waters and different things and see what I want to do because the end goal is to be professional. So I go to UMES. I took some time off, but for professional golf management, it's actually a major. You go to school, you get your PGA certification, so I can come out. I can be a GM. I can teach professionally. I can just work at a golf course. I can do agriculture on a golf course. Like I'm trained in all of that. And it's tied into hotel and restaurant management. So I can go work at a resort and run all 3 departments because I'm certified. But the thing right now is working on tour. So what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the time, probably be in Baltimore while it's hot. As soon as that cold weather starts sneaking in, go to Florida, Texas, Arizona, California. So I can keep my craft like up to par because the thing with this season, I actually had an off season this season. I decided to stay home, personal reasons, and I took off for the winter. And all my tournaments was March. And it's still cold here, so I'm just trying to figure everything out. I haven't been practicing because I don't like practicing inside. I'm an outside type of guy. Like I need to see everything.
Right.
So I struggled in my tournaments because these guys, they got money. That parents flying them out they living in Florida for the summer. They living in California for the winter. I'm sorry, and I'm here in Baltimore where it's cold. So they had the upper hand on me, and it was my fault because like now I'm to an age where I don't need to be here. So I'm definitely next season. Well, this winter coming up, I'm gone. I'm gonna be 2 weeks, like just back and forth so I can keep my craft up because these tournaments ain't cheap. Right. Like the one of this league I'm going to is $950 entry fee. Winner get $10,000, $12,000, but let's say I go up there and play bad, I just wasted a stack, 1,500, because it's nothing around here. North Carolina, Chicago, California, Alabama. So I still got to travel. I still got to pay for stay. So being a professional, that's just my next goal. Like sponsors, that's the only thing I'm working on, just gaining sponsors, my sponsor profile, because it's companies that got money set aside just for stuff like that. Like, hey, we'll pay for your golf tournament. You do good, we'll pay again. And we don't want none of the money that you make. That's just what we do. We building a relationship. So right now I'm just building sponsors because next year I got a lot of stuff I got to accomplish. Next year gonna be my year to see am I gonna keep going or I'm gonna try to take another route and just come in a separate way. But yeah, being a professional, that's my only priority right now.
So what is the workouts like? Like I want to know, how do you prepare like for golf?
So the last couple years, golf then went from just skill to they bringing fitness in it, because the only person that was dominating that everybody knows is Tiger Woods. He had a Navy workout. Tiger Woods wake up at 4 a.m, run 5 to 10 miles, come in the house, work out, then go hit like balls, like practice a little bit, then go work out again, then go run. So when I heard what he did, I'm like, hold up, I'm just going to the golf course. I ain't working out. Only working out I did was at Dunbar because we had to. So now I go to the gym late when there's nobody in there, 1 a.m, 2 a.m, being there 2 hours. I work at a golf course at Baltimore Country Club, probably top course in Maryland. So the facilities I have now, I didn't have those when I was younger. So just literally going to the gym, it's more core, stretching, legs, hips, than just bulking up trying to get big. So that's where all the power come from in golf, your core, your legs. So
yeah, I was wondering what type of workouts would a golfer do, because if I flip through the channels at the time, I see like
60-year-olds
or majority of the time they just walk and it ain't really strenuous. So, and then
so like if you look at the top players in the golf right now, top 10, you could put them next to a slim, like toned up football player and you couldn't tell the difference. Like top player in the world right now, he look like the Incredible Hulk. Like he just ripped. And
who is the top player in the world right now?
Brooks Koepka. His name Brooks Koepka. He just
sound like you speaking another language. I don't know.
Yeah, he tough. He signed with Nike and he destroyed the tour this year. Like they playing for $15 million right now this weekend in Georgia. The top 30 players in the country. It's called the FedEx Cup. It's just like you get points all season, and right now they playing for who the best of this season. So $15 million. So that's why I gotta go pro. Like it's so much money in the first place. I always get $1 million, $2 million, $3 million.
Right.
But this the crown. Like this who ran 2019, $15 million. So yeah.
So what was your thoughts on the major Tiger just won?
I knew it was
recently
coming. And it's crazy because he should have had one 3 years ago. It was like a little slight mishap where somebody called in and had a rule change on him that bit him. But for him, as a fan, it was emotional because he was literally getting downed by the whole world. Like it's a video on Instagram where everybody's asking, what do you think about Tiger Woods? And everybody answered negative. And he watching it laughing, because at the end of the day, he doubted himself too, because, I mean, he had an injury that you don't supposed to come back from, but just watching it, it was just amazing. Like, he really, like, back. Like, he really doing this thing. So, like, just seeing something like that, it's just motivation. Like, oh, you got to go harder. Tiger just came back from 3 herniated discs in his back. He got a surgery on his back. Came home, the surgery went bad, had to go get the surgery again and couldn't walk and had to start over and climb his way back up. So, I mean, that was just motivation for me. And being black, looking up to him, it was just like a kick in the butt. Like, come on, like what you waiting for? Ain't no difference. So,
all right, so speaking of athletes like Tiger Woods, who is your favorite athlete of all time?
My
It
favorite,
could be anybody, not even just golf, not even, you know what I mean?
I'm going to say my brother, Tavon Austin, because watching was amazing. But outside of him, I'm going Dion Prime. That was my man. And I played DB. So,
right.
Yeah, that swag he brought was just, with the back up to it, it was crazy. But no, Tavon Austin, That's my bro. That's my favorite athlete. He definitely.
You bring some of that swag to the golf course, like
Oh yeah.
it's kind of weird to see, like, you know what I mean. Tiger Woods a different type of man. He's not like a you know what I mean. What I'm trying to say.
He cut from Nike, so he got had that clean look all the time. But I mean, it's traditionally just collar shirt, nice pair of shorts, golf shoes. They got Jordan golf shoes now, so the retros that everybody wearing, I wear them on the golf course.
Right.
So Under Armour, shout out to Under Armour. I got a bunch of Under Armour gear, but I definitely bring that swag. And most of the time, I'm the only black one there. I got a friend that's a PGA professional. Shout out to Sid. He's an actual PGA like professional from Baltimore City.
Right.
So, but no, I bring that swag. They know. Like
I'm talking about far as like, of course, you know, the fashion and all that, but I mean more so like your attitude, you know what I mean? Or you just conservative. Or you get niggas the tiger. You know what I mean?
You gotta show emotion, cause at the end of the day, I'm only playing with maybe 3 people out of 75 people. So if I can get in their head and throw them off without throwing myself off, I'm good. So sometimes I do be a little loud, and they'll think like, oh, I got him off his game, but I just be in my head minding my business, just going about my business. So I definitely, the way I carry myself, I already know I'm gonna win. Even if I'm playing some of the top guys in the country, I come in there talking like I'm gonna win. Cause we all talk before, and some guys, they be, you know, headphones in trying to lock in, but I ain't gonna say I'm loud and arrogant, but I let it be known that I'm a dog. Like,
ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah.
But like majority of it is like mental. Like the game is mental.
So like my warm up coming into it is, I don't stress it. Like, you know, some guys they be locked in, don't talk to me and all this. I listen to music. I put my headphones on. I just get in that comfortable zone, because you need to be comfortable. Like, over the ball, you want to be as thoughtless as possible. Like, you don't want anything.
I got asked
up
this
there.
though. What artists is you listening to getting ready for?
Most time I listen to my brother. I listen to YG Tech. I listen to Tech like a lot. I listen to Nip a lot. Like before he passed, I listen to Nip a lot. Yeah, rest in peace, Nip. And I listen to a lot of R&B. That's the crazy thing. Like, cause sometimes rap get me like too hyped. It get me too up, and I need to be like even killed. So I throw on the LMA, the Her, or something like that. Summer Walker, and just be like vibing.
Hold up. So I definitely seen a post. You said Summer Walker sent you her new song or something. Was that true?
Oh yeah, but she
golf getting this man the inside source. I need to change what I'm doing.
She got the app where she can talk to her fans, and like nobody was getting through at first, but she had hit me back right away. Like, here with a link to my song. It dropped Friday, so this is 2 nights ago. So I mean, she just dropped the link on the app, but she had sent it to me right away, and I just bumped the app for real. But no, I seen her in DC. Like, before anybody knew who she was, she came with 6 Black with him. And I be waiting at the shows. I always wait, just try to build connections, build relationships. Like, I just wait at the show, talk to them like, I'm from Baltimore, I like what you did, like, I'm a big fan. And then like, if I hit them on Instagram or Twitter, most of the time they answer. Like, yeah.
So coming from Baltimore, you know what I mean, it's hard, you know what I mean, as far as, you know, doing different things. Like, what type of advice would you give to like somebody trying to come up and pursue something different like golf or just anything different?
I know it's like cliche, but like, chase your dreams and pay attention to what's going on, because a lot of my motivation come from seeing other people do stuff different and taking a road that's less traveled. From Baltimore, like, even clothing designers, not us with the t-shirts, but guys that's making their own clothes, and some people calling it ugly, and now they got most famous people on Instagram wearing that stuff. And I got a friend that played tennis, only person that played tennis, always the only black kid in tennis. And I mean, it's not really a big professional rank, but at the end of the day, he doing what he loves. But it's just chase your dreams, because, I mean, I'm from the hood, I'm from Park Heights, and I got support from everybody. Nobody ever said nothing crazy like, you play golf? Why you play golf? They be surprised more like, how you play golf? How you learn? Instead of like trying to clown me, because none of that never flew with me. Like, anybody ever try to play with me playing golf, like, I would give them an earful. But it's really just breaks down to chase your dreams. Like, just don't let nobody tell you nothing. There's so many people that's gonna try to tear you down. They're gonna try to push you to the regular life, but you gotta do it. Like, you really just gotta do it, but you gotta put your all into it. Cause there's days where I'd have had seasons where I'm like, yo, I don't even feel like playing right now. But then it kick in like, why not? Like, what you gonna do if you're not playing? You gonna end up just another statistic. You gonna end up something like, this is my life. So when you figure out what your passion is and it's your life, you have to give it your life. You cannot bull crap it at all. Like, at all. With anything you do. I don't care if you draw every day. Like my cousin, he rap. He got an alarm in his phone every day that say, why you not rapping? So if he get busy, he'll leave. He'll be at the club, oh, I need to go home and write something. Like, just simple stuff like that. You gotta be a biggest fan, always, every day. Cause sometimes, I don't care if it's your best friend, your mother, your biggest supporter. People got lives, they get busy, and that little push you need from somebody else, it might not come. You gotta be your own pusher. You gotta push for yourself. And that's just how I carry myself. Like, I'm real self-motivated.
That's what's up.
You one of the persons I definitely respect, and that's why I asked you to come up here, because I just, from watching from afar, it's just like, he got a good head on his shoulders. He going for it. Like, and another thing, like, you support everybody, like everybody from the city. I see. It's just, that's something I respect about you.
Yeah, like when I anything I see on Instagram, somebody promoting their business, I'm gonna share it. Like, I don't care if I don't know you. I don't care if I just met you. I don't care if I knew you 20 years. Like, nothing will make me change how I share something on Instagram, Twitter. I'ma always retweet. I'ma always on Facebook. I'ma always share, cause like, literally sometimes people be one retweet, one share, one anything away from somebody really noticing them and putting them on. So I'ma always put it on. And my platform, I ain't even got 5,000 followers, but I'ma always share. Like, even if you got 10,000, 20,000, I feel like that's me doing my part as a business person myself, just shouting out somebody else. So.
But I always look at it like, it don't matter how many followers you got. It matter what followers you got. Mm-hmm. So it can be that one person that make that impact and really like send somebody out this world. Now they doing it big on the large scale.
Right. Quality instead of quantity, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure. There's people out here with 500 followers doing way better than somebody with 15K, just off of who in that followers list. Right. And it ain't like you about to get 15K likes with 15K followers. It never match up. So if you just get that core people that see it, I feel like that can help you as much as people pushing for followers every day on Instagram and Twitter and everything.
Right. So recently we heard something about how Steph Curry's supposed to have like a scholarship program going on at Howard.
Yep. So this is gonna be the first golf team at Howard, and the idea came from a player that was in the DC area in the first tee program. He brought it up, and Steph Curry said himself, he was like, if it wasn't for this kid, I wouldn't have never came on board. But he played golf. That's a lot of people don't know. Like, if Steph Curry wasn't playing basketball, he could play on like one of the sub tours and be good. So he put, Under Armour. So they got Under Armour now. He put them on the map. He just backing it with his money, resources, and everything. So this is gonna be Howard first year. So I wish I had that opportunity, because they about to be fresh. Like, anything they need, they gonna get it. He really like on with them. Like, it's a real good partnership. It's good. It's big for HBCUs, cause
definitely
that kid, they be like, I want to go to Duke. I want to go to Miami. Like, why not say I want to go to Howard? Like, Howard got a real strong network. If you do anything and you go to Howard, most likely you can get in there. Like, I know so many people that go to Howard, they got connections. So it's shout out to them. New golf team.
So speaking about like basketball players, NBA players, what you think about Charles Barkley's swing though?
Man, I don't know if it's a nerve problem in his body or something. Cause like, it's the best teacher in the world really couldn't get him right. He got him like better, but it's literally like, I don't know.
Bro, it's like a pause in the middle of it. Like,
he nice though, right? He nice though. Right?
No, he is. He is bad. Chuck suck. Like, yeah.
Yo, you give me golf app on the phone, you know what I mean? I'm nice. I can't do it in real life though.
So,
never did that at all.
So I got some things in the works right now where I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna call it just my golf fun day, free of charge. It's a couple facilities in Baltimore. I'm just trying to figure out what
Still
facility. Kids, parents, anybody can come. I don't know, like, because they about to get ready to go back to school, so I really think I'm gonna just put it for the spring. But I want everybody to come out, because it's something families can do. Like, you don't have to do it on my level to have fun. Like, Top Golf, just go to Top Golf. You don't gotta know anything about golf or how to play. You gonna have fun. Like, it's fun. I just want people to have fun and something else for the kids to do, because what a lot of people don't know is with like little girls and females in golf, it's scholarships waiting. It's teams that has $20,000 a year just sitting for you to go to school. So if you get your kids in it and they just grow with it like I did, they can walk into a full ride scholarship.
I'm definitely taking heed to that. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I appreciate you coming out, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Tell people your social media where they can find you.
Twitter, I am BMartin. It's straight across, no underscores, anything like that. Instagram, _BMartin. And Facebook, B Benjamin Martin. That's how y'all can find me.
That's what's up. Well, I'm NormanFame.
And I'm KingRansom.
And this Fame from Ransom.